Today I'm talking about Doom. Now, this is a really fun game. Now, this did not get my game of the year for last year, but it was definitely kind of in the running. This game is simply one word, and that is fun. It's over the top, it's ridiculous, it's gory, but more than anything, it's just a really fun game. So many games I played last year, they're just not that fun. A lot of these first-person shooters especially, they're trying so hard to kind of be realistic, but a lot of times, realistic is just not fun. And Doom absolutely goes back to that original formula of just over the top, having fun. Now, I grew up playing Doom and Wolfenstein and those kind of games, even though those were a few years before my time. I played all those. You know, Duke Nukem was probably closer to my age group coming up, but I always really liked those games. Now, when this game was announced, though, and shown off and reviewed, I really wasn't excited about it, to be honest with you. It's just not the kind of game I'm really into nowadays, but it was, you know, really well hyped. It got a lot of great reviews. The game came out, I was able to snag it on Steam for like $19, something like that. And man, it was well worth it. What a crazy game. The game has an amazing variety of weapons. You've always got crazy choices on what type of gun you want to use to slaughter these demons. And this can actually be one of the downfalls of the game as well, though, because often it's kind of overwhelming trying to just figure out which gun to use on which type of enemy. You want to save ammo, but you want to have fun while you're there. It can be a little bit tough sometimes, but once you kind of give in and just, you know, maybe find your favorite gun. For me, it was the shotgun with the grenade launcher. I used that for probably 90% of my kills. But, you know, you may find a gun like the plasma rifle or something like that that you have a good time with. Now, on PC, it runs like a champ. It is smooth as hell, crazy fast gameplay. The frame rate, I don't know, it's like 90 or something like that. I pretty much got it locked at 60 with VSync, but it runs smooth as hell. The controls are fantastic. I've got auto aim turned off. I hate that kind of stuff, but I'm still able with the controller to just chain together kill after kill after kill in these really exciting levels. Now, the story isn't really great. It's kind of ridiculous. A lot of it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but it's Doom, so who cares? It's not about the story. It's about shooting demons, and that part is nailed. Now, Doom took me about 9 hours to complete. You know, I didn't really take my time too much, but I also wasn't rushing through the levels. I think that's pretty standard play times, about 9 or 10 hours. I have not played the online part for more than about 15, 20 minutes. It's just not something I really enjoy a whole lot. So for that 20 bucks that I paid, that 9 hours was definitely worth it. Now, as far as the negatives are concerned on Doom, there's a couple small ones here. One of the big ones is that the game is a little bit repetitive. So that last quarter of the game or so, you're basically just hitting the same rooms over and over again with the same 10 different enemies over and over again. They're not especially challenging. I mean, they're not easy, but they're also just not that interesting at that point. You've kind of, you know, by the halfway point of the game, you pretty much unlocked all the weapons and all the abilities. So the second half of the game, you're just doing the same thing over and over again. And again, by the last quarter of the game or so, last couple hours, it is getting a little bit dull. The level design gets a little bit, you know, repetitive, and it's just not that interesting. Overall, I'm going to give Doom a 4 out of 5. It's a really fun game. I had a blast with it. I think overall, if the game had had more variety, whether that's through level design or new enemies or just something to keep the gameplay fresh, then I would have enjoyed the game even more and maybe given it like a 4.5 or so. But overall, it's a really fun game. I definitely recommend you check out Doom. I've heard that it runs really well on the consoles as well, but on PC, it absolutely just runs smooth as hell. Great game. Definitely check it out. Let me know what you guys think of Doom down in the comments section. If you liked the game, what you liked about it, what you didn't. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you at the next review.